Hello folks and welcome back to Richie's Kitchen, and it's my wee kitchen here, and today I'm going to do a meal that's very easy to produce, and I'll just show you. It's just a simple stain with the eggs, to the sausage and egg, scrambled egg and toast. Now I'm going to do something with the bacon lardons, right? And I'll just show you what I'm going to do. Right, I'm just going to turn the frying pan on, heat it up. Now, remember, see when you're cooking, if you've got big rings and small rings, use your pots and pans according to size, right? You're not wanting to put a wee pot on a big ring and waste it, right? And also with the lardons here, right, it's like unsmoked bacon, right? It's got quite a high animal fat content in it, and I only eat animal fat once every 3 to 6 months, right? Animal fat isn't good for you. After you eat it, it gets into your digestive tract, sorry, and it can cause blockages and stuff, so it's not recommended all the time. As a wee treat you can have it, right? Now, that said, now and again, not all the time, because it's associated issues, right? But it tastes good, you know, and as they say, everything that tastes good isn't good for you or something like that, you know. So you would start with just a very small bit of olive oil, right? Use olive oil over other fats and stuff, right? It's not really that much more expensive, and it's a lot better for you, you know. So I'm just opening the lardons and putting them into the pan. Right, and that's got 2 portions in it, so I'll put one in the fridge for later. Then, once it's in the pan, all you're wanting to do is separate it all, right? They're all in wee chunks, right? So you would separate the wee chunks, space them out, right? Takes you just a minute, right? But be patient, right? And these shrink down quite a bit as well. Right, so you've spaced them out. Normally I would do this over the heat, but I'm showing you here, so it's half a heat, right? Then you put it back on the heat. Turn it up to full heat. Right. And just let it cook. Let it cook through. You'll hear it as the heat intensifies in the frying process, and they start to cook through. It gets quite aggressive, as you'll hear in a minute, right? You hear that? That's them beginning to cook through, right? So we're all right for time, we'll stay with it, right? And again, like any egg dish, it's pretty simple and basic, you know. And like I said, this channel is for students, newlyweds, people that have houses and no long in them, or whatever, to learn how to cook themselves. You have men or women that's broke up in relationships and don't know how to cook. This is the purpose of the channel. So subscribe to the channel for more cooking that I'll teach you, you know. So you just stir it in, you know, separate the wee bits, if they're really even separated. Make sure they're all cooked right through, and on each single wee piece. And it doesn't take that long at all, you know. Then you get your wee plate ready, you know. And like I says, we're going to use eggs as well, right. That's the last of them eggs, right, but I'll show you these ones. These are Scottish eggs, right, they're free range, right, and I would advise buying free range. They might be a wee bit more expensive, but think about the treatment of the animal. If you're ingesting traumatised food, you don't feel good, you know. And like I say, that reduces quite a bit the size of the meat, you know, the lardons as they're cooking, you know. So I've gathered them in a pan for you to show you them cooked through, right. And ideally you would drain a bit of the fat, but we'll see because we're going to add the eggs now, right. And I would say just like with a you just space this out again, right? Space it, the ham out, right, with the lardon ham, right. Then crack an egg into the pan so it doesn't go everywhere. Just crack that in there, right. Another one. Crack that in there. Crack that in there, right. So you get your eggs in a pan, right, you just have to crack the 3 eggs in, right. That's them there, and I'll show you what you do now. You just mix it all in, right. And you let it all cook through. Just keep mixing it, right. A wee toss now and again. Keep the heat high. And of course you could have toast or bread with it, right, once it's cooked. And that's what you do. You just cook it like that. On a high heat, just stirring it around and cooking it, you know. You don't need to add any salt because it's salty enough, you know. There's always salt in the ham. You need to excuse my wee yellow marigolds there, right, for when I do the dishes and stuff. Yeah, how long we got? We've got a long 4 minutes left. And that's it there, that's it cooked up. And if you're cooking for quite a few people, like I say all the time, you would add more ingredients. Sounds obvious, but just thought I'd tell you. So that's it cooked. Now time to plate it up. Hold on, that's not working. And as you'll see as I'm down here, I'm leaving some grease at the bottom. I'm getting the good stuff, the ham and the eggs out, but leaving a wee bit at the bottom. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. And always use a non-stick frying pan. Nothing less. Don't buy these cheap pans that are no good. Either pots or pans. Make sure they're non-stick. So you get just a wee bit of the fat left. Hold on. So yeah, I'm going to show you. There it's there. Right, let's reduce quite a bit. So then you would just space it out on a plate. And that's it there. Alright. You would let that cool down because it would take the mouth off you. Bacon and eggs. Right. And of course you could have rolls or toast or pieces and bread buttered or whatever with it. Or you could have it with chips or beans or something, you know. It's up to you what you want to do with it, but that's how I prepare that. And that said, that's it from Richie's Kitchen. See you again.